It's so funny and it's so strange how you are being tracked, but then they act like they are not watching you. They are not tracking your moves. At times, myself, I would get to a point where I see that there are people who are watching me, but they act like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you feel like people, they don't take you serious until you mess up. That's when you see that they've been watching you. In fact, they've been admiring what you're doing, but face to face, they won't tell you. In fact, they will make you seem like you are just fooling yourself. Let me tell you, it is the same thing whether you like it or not that is happening in your life. Don't give up. And let me assure you, the moment God takes you to a new dimension, that is when they are tracking you, they get to a point where they give up. Let them watch you. Let them track your moves. Because this is one thing to track your moves, knowing or failing to do something about it, and it's yet another thing when they track and they can do something about it, or even if they can't do anything but you on your own, you fail. That is why there are two ways in which one can fail. You can fail either because they stopped you, or it could be that thing that you yourself you gave up, and then only to realize later that, hey, I've been having a crowd rooting for me. I've been having enemies waiting for my downfall, and then you see them when they now pop out. Oh, it's almost like a place where it is quiet. Have you ever seen an ambush? You find that you feel like you are alone. Boom! Before you know it, you are surrounded. People are like, when did they hide? It is the same thing. You won't understand how you end up being the talk of the town. You don't know how it ended up being a weight on the street. You know what I'm saying? All because they've been watching you. But then that's why there are people who at times when they will say things like, I don't want to praise you or else you'll grow a big head. You get what I'm saying? To show that some people, they can withhold their compliments. Some people, they already respect you. Some people, they already admire you. But the moment you fall, they be the quick ones to say, oh, we heard so. This reminds me back in time when we were growing up as youth, in youth services and all. It was common back in those days that when a child or a Christian is living a holy life, a life of pleasing the Lord, where they don't date and all these things, it was like a wow. It was somebody whom we will all look up to, or they would look up to. So the moment you make one mistake, they hear that you have a girlfriend as a guy or you have a boyfriend as a girl, everybody be like, so you said this one. So that's when you could see that is the standard. And people are waiting in anticipation that you're gonna be like us. You are lying. There is no way you can maintain. The money is gonna run out. Oh, your luck is gonna run out. We're gonna hear. It can't be. Let me tell you that at times, you don't have to worry. Stop minding what they say. In fact, myself, I came to a point where I was like, when I become successful financially, I want to be successful to an extent where they will even accuse me of doing drugs, or I even have a snake, because where I stay, there was a time where it was a trend that people or celebrities who have money, they are using snakes to get that money. It became so common to the point where if anyone is to have so much money, even if they are saying it jokingly, but they will equate it to, you probably have a snake. So I knew that, listen, instead of being offended about it, let me take it as a compliment, because it's obviously it's not everyone that is going to be accused by such a thing. The fact that now they say I have a snake, it would mean that now my finances are in another dimension. You see how I would see it? So it is the same thing with you. Jesus, the fact that they could start to refer as him as a demon or something, they were not saying such to these other Pharisees who were just nobodies who just shared the law and that's it. It was spoken to somebody who was saying and doing things, remarkable stuff. Even in your case, the only reason people are now tuning into your life is because what you are doing is not ordinary, but it is extraordinary. So it's actually a compliment. Let me assure you, they will get to a point where they give up. And once they give up, they will either respect you or they will just acknowledge secretly. But the bottom line is, in their minds, in their hearts, they will realize that you are God's chosen. They will know without a shadow of a doubt that you are something special. God is with you, and there is nothing they can do about it. I hope you enjoyed. May the Lord bless you. Also, remember, you can book a consultation with me. All the details on the comment section below. See you next time and stay blessed.